Advertising, you had a drop of almost 20 million. How do you explain that? Climate change?
Chair, outside climate change, and to not make a very serious issue a joke, because it is not. Advertising really is consumed by firms depending on what they want to push. While we are saying the economy is growing, Chair, there could be figures to justify that, but we also know as Kenyan that there is a very depressed economy. In fact, the ability of taxpayers in many instances
Governor, let me just help you.
Thank you.
We've got the breakdown here. Yes. We've got a note that breaks down your streams under advertising. And probably you are referring to billboard advertising. One of your biggest drops is on signage. And I do not think that signages would be plucked out at the end of a financial year. You know, signage is something that is fairly, it's not affected by the economy. If you had 29 million in terms of signage revenue last year, chances are you'll achieve the same in the following year, isn't it? Unless there were, am I making sense, Governor? How does signage revenue drop by 9 million? Is it 9 million? It's 11. It's 11 million. How does it drop by 11 million?
Yeah, while I want to comment that instances where firms have signage and are unable to pay also exist, but I think it will be helpful to listen from the Director of Revenue what is happening on the ground so that we can get a true feel of what is happening. But there is a possibility that a firm could have a signage and sometimes they are not able to pay. Even they go under with their signages left hanging out there. But I think a more technical answer may come from, or should come from, the officer responsible for that. And again, we will go back to the revenue director.
That's why we started by finding out who owns this report.
Correct.
Because there are serious issues.
Fortunately, the Director of Revenue owned it, she has signed. And I want also to concur that really even Ken Play owned it, because it's not coercion. It's a fact that he's a person responsible for this. And that is why his ISPAC number is there.
So let's allow
let's hear Vera, who is the head of revenue,
the 11 million drop on signage alone, leave alone advertising globally.
Chair, I still want to go back to the question I asked. Is your system 100% automated? Because that could be where the problem is.
Governor?
On the question of the automation, yes, our system is automated. Our revenue collection system, we have automated it. And so the answer is yes, Madam.
So, Senator Lelegwe, you're there?
No, Chair, on a different issue.
Or we deal with the signage first and yes, then you come in?
Okay.
Yeah.
Vera, please come on for this.
Thank you, Governor. Thank you, Chair. I'll actually like to say that we had a challenge in signage, but during that particular year, we changed our system to a unified business permit. I think we gave information that part of the money that is under business permit, single business permit, is money that was invoiced together with signage fee. So there's an amount that is supposed to be under signage fee that is captured under single business permit because of the trying to have a unified business permit. But again, we have a team of taxpayers who actually are unable to pay. And in most cases, what we do during compliance checks is actually pluck off the signages. And the others who are completely unable to pay, looking at the economic times, they opt to pay for a business permit and not pay for a single business, for a signage.
Members, does that make sense?
I don't agree with that. I think it doesn't make sense. There is something called nonsense. Chair, my own opinion, maybe we can find out. Maybe I don't see our Kibet. What is our revenue? What is the revenue potential of Kajiado County?
Let me check with Thierry, Chair.
Yeah, so please, if those indicators, Chair, you need to protect me. Senator Kataya is distracting me when I'm handling serious matters of national importance. Maybe he has been sent by my political enemies to finish me.
Do not share non-parliamentary images in a serious business.
Correct.
Yeah,
you should
proceed.
stay there where I used normally to sit. So my question is, Governor, you have said your systems are automated, all of them. What about this says? Because if you are telling us the issue of sand, for example, if I can use the explanation by your CCM, so what does it mean? Do you have sales points where when the lorries come into, because you are saying it is automated, can you demonstrate that this 18 million, for example, Chair, where signages, for example, that are full of 18 million, if they are automated, then they know if it is Moses that was paying for this signage, it is easy to follow up on the payment of such. So the question is, if the system is system proof or there are no leakages, Governor, we should be having we should not be having a drop of 18 million in this note number 7 on advertising, because you know where these people are. So is it the enforcement officers or the people who collect your revenue colluding by pocketing this difference of 18 million? Thank you, Chair.
Senator,
maybe Chair, from the receipt of revenue, if they believe that they have tagged or even attached the business permit with the signage, then that can be satisfactory, Chair, because it seems like there is an increase of almost 31 million from the annual business permit fee. So if they have tagged the same, then that is possibly satisfactory.
So instead of dealing with hypothetical situations, let's just deal with the facts. But Senator Legwe, you had an observation on something?
Yes, Chair, on a different issue, I wanted to ask the Governor, I'm surprised Kajiado County is not reporting anything on park fees. And when you turn to page 14 of the receipt of revenue report, under note 15, we've seen load tariffs and levies, park fees, filming and photography, camping fees, balloon, all reporting zero revenues for the 2 financial years. I don't know, maybe the Governor can tell the committee why that line is reporting zero in the 2 financial years.
Yes.
Chair,
Governor Clark?
with your permission,